Walking into the forest at night can be scary, but when the forest is said to be haunted, few dare to venture in. So let's count down 5 haunted forests from around the world. The Epping Forest has seen a lot of crime. It was used as a hideout for criminals as well as a burial ground for victims. According to locals, most of the hauntings are clustered around High Beach and Epping Road. Sometimes after sundown one can hear war drums beating in the darkness by the Loughton camp. If you are driving through, it's advised that you avoid the Wake Arms roundabout. Headless men and apparitions of women are supposedly frequent, and figures will run in front of your car, hoping to force you into an accident. The Screaming Woods sits just south of what is said to be the most haunted village in Britain, Pluckley. The woods get their name because of the blood-curdling screams coming from them at night. It's also common to hear footsteps and whispers during days of fog. The Screaming Woods is said to be haunted by the ghosts of the people who get lost in them. In particular, the locals mention a suicide army colonel of the 18th century, and a highwayman who was captured by the villagers, pinned to a tree and beheaded. Many from the nearby villages swear to have seen black shadows following them while they were travelling across the woods. It's also famous for presenting one of the oldest Neolithic sites in the world. Human activities in Pembury Woods dates back to at least 400 BC when a fort was established there. The area is better known for what the locals called the Little Hatchet Men of Pembrey, who would lure ships in with their lanterns close to a coastline that was filled with dangerous rocks, ultimately wrecking the ships. The Little Hatchet Men would then kill the survivors and rob everything they could. From the 19th century, gunpowder and dynamite was produced in the forest. Close by was an RAF airfield, and during the Second World War many damaged planes crashed in the area trying to make it home. Many ghosts are seen roaming in the forest as well as on the shores. From the Little Hatchet Men to the ghosts of the Second World War, people have also seen ghost ships with dead sailors on board. Aokigahara Forest bordering Mount Fuji is also known as Death Forest. Every year around 30 people go there to commit suicide, and around 500 people have died there since the 1950s. A few Japanese books describing the forest as the perfect place to die have contributed greatly to the problem. However, the history of suicide in the forest predates the novel's publication, and the place has long been associated with death. It's not uncommon if you visit the forest to find bodies hanging from the trees and skeletons on the ground. It's been a place where people go to die for much longer than just half a century. Paranormal phenomena have been reported by many local residents as well as visitors. Many even consider the forest as Japan's most haunted spot. The Hoia-Baciu forest can be found in the heart of Transylvania, Romania. Often referred to as Romania's Bermuda Triangle, the dense woodland is notorious for its paranormal activities, including UFO sightings, disembodied screams and spectral visions caught on camera. Locals are convinced the forest is haunted and might even be the home of the devil himself. Those who enter the forest report experiencing anxiety and intense nausea or migraines. Often visitors emerge with rashes, scratches and burns on their skin. The mysterious nature of the forest doesn't end with its effects on humans either. Misshapen trees grow irregular out of the ground, while other trunks appear charred. Deep in the wood is a nearly perfect circular clearing in which no plants are able to grow. It gained global recognition as a UFO hotspot in the late 1960s and early 1970s, when photographs surfaced of strange lights and disc-like shapes soaring over the treetops. More recently, Dr. Adrian Patrot, a chemistry professor at a local university, launched an investigation into the area, in hopes of explaining its mysterious sights and sounds. The most common phenomenon includes the sudden appearance of mysterious orbs of light. People also report hearing disembodied female voices breaking the heavy silence. Some researchers have claimed that this forest is a portal to another dimension or spirit world. There are also countless legends and stories about contact with entities outside our known world occurring here every year. Locals warn that if you enter the forest, you may never return. So that was 5 haunted forests. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more countdown videos.